Places, please. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kuyade Nora, your favorite virtual castmate, and today we're going to be starting a series on my channel for the month of February to discuss finances. Now, this is a taboo topic in our career path, and I don't necessarily know why, because no matter what you're doing, no matter what stage you're on, everything comes down to a dollar amount and a contract term. Before I hop into that, if you haven't done so already, make sure that you click the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you know whenever I upload a video, and follow me on Instagram because baby, that's where I be sharing the tea, okay? The first area that I want to cover in terms of finance is figuring out how you are going to fund your career as an artist. Now, if you are in high school and you know that this is a path that you want to take, how are you going to fund the classes that are necessary or the degree that you want to obtain? What is the type of lifestyle that you want to have as a performer? We all know the potential of the 1% that we could actually achieve, but there's not enough emphasis placed upon having an actual conversation with younger performers to say, hey, even though your talent is good enough to make it on this stage, your life might look like this before we get there. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just giving you the options to say, okay, before you make your debut, before you're able to book that tour, prepare for the life leading up to it. That is what we want to explain. If you are new to this land and you're researching, going to Boston Conservatory, NYU, UMich, Carnegie Mellon, the creme de la creme of performance schools, it's not cheap. None of it is cheap. And the scholarships that are within those schools come far few in between. I don't know if this is news already to most of you or not, especially for my high school students, but funding a degree in general is very expensive. Whether you have the financial backing or not, it is a huge investment, and you really want to take the time to have that conversation with your parents to figure out, oh, it's my cellular device. You want to make sure that you have that conversation with your parents to really say, okay, what can we actively afford and what are my options going into XYZ school? And I think nowadays it's kind of nice to know that you have more options than you did before. I mean, a lot of the greats didn't even attend college. It's now a part of the life where we feel like, oh, in order to elevate, we need to attend a particular school. But personally, even though I did attend a very well-known, amazing school, when I look at people like Jennifer Hudson or Fantasia, those two women to me are phenomenal, and both of them have been on Broadway, and I'm over here with my 2 degrees and I'm still making my way, So it just shows you that it's possible to get to the same place but taking different routes. When you're looking at a BFA program or a conservatory, that could be upwards of $60,000 per year at minimum, and that's a lot of money. I mean, there are people in America who don't even make that annually. How do you then figure out what to do? So the first things first, you have to define why you want to attend a particular school and how it will serve you and how you plan to use that experience. The average student loan debt is in the trillions, and you have to think, okay, if I'm leaving school with a BFA degree, how is that going to benefit me when I'm trying to make money? How much debt can you afford to have after college? Will you have the help of your parents to help you pay it down? Will you be the sole provider in having to pay back your loans? Really think about, if I attend X school, these are the skill sets that I need to have in order to make this amount of money per month and per year, so that I can not only fund my career, but also fund my lifestyle. If you are looking to attend a 4-year college or conservatory, I suggest that if you're in 9th or 10th grade, that you start looking at the actual amount of money that is necessary to attain that particular degree. If you decide that you're not really into school and you want to take an alternative route because it is actually impossible for you to figure out how to find the money to finance an acting degree, I wholeheartedly want you to know that that is okay. What I suggest is that maybe you could take a year or 2 off, you work at home, maybe you have a voice teacher, an acting coach, you have access to dance classes, and you plan to take your next steps to move to New York City or the adjacent New Jersey. Unfortunately, we are in a phase of life where attending a BFA program is the life of the elite. It is a privilege to attend this school, and as a Black performer, that is huge because there's so many people that look like me that put themselves in a financial place where where it's kind of binding because they know that they need to get there in order to catapult them into a network of people that will put them on that particular stage. But it is a big risk, and I think that's also another conversation that needs to be had in terms of how do you then invite people and create diversity and inclusion through providing financial resources so that you expand the pool of people that are even able to attend these colleges. I do have student loan debt, but I'm also in a position where my family supports me and they're able to help me to pay down those costs. So I understand that not everybody is in that position, and I think that, you know, the more we start to be transparent with these situations, the more we can say, okay, this is how we can move forward and make the best decisions possible for us. I really hope that this is helpful. Let me know what you would like to see in my next finance video, and I will check you all out in the next show. Bye.